Hi guys, nice to see you again. So today I'm going to be giving you a review of the Electro harmonix C9. I'm not one of these big time reviewers, I've just bought it and I'd like to give you guys a brief run through. Sometimes I feel that a lot of these reviews are too long, so I'm just going to do a very quick run through of all the sounds. But what I will do is I want to give you a brief opinion on what I think about it. It's a really well made device. It's a lot smaller than I thought it would be, to be honest with you, which is nice. So it doesn't take up a lot of footprint on your pedal board. It's got four very basic pieces, which I'll go into in more detail. My only moan is this switch. I wish it could have been something nice and soft. I mean, it's 200 quid virtually. So I think it's they could have done a little bit better there, but apart from that, I'm sure you'll see in a moment all the sounds are pretty good. Yeah, so let's get right to it. Electro harmonix C9. Okay guys, so this is what the Electro harmonix looks like, the C9. It's very similar to the B9 and also the Synth 9. I particularly sort of fell in love with these old school prog sounds. Simple layout. You've got your dry signal, so this will bring in your guitar or take it out. This is the organ volume, and then the modulation is the depth of the modulation, the speed, and the clicking is that basically when the as if when the keys are pressed, the clicking sound that will happen. And then you've got these 9 different sounds here, so I'm just going to go over them one by one. So we turn this on. Actually, let me just give you a clean guitar sound. So that's the clean guitar sound going through a Fender, going through a Fender Deluxe, and this is the first one, which is called Tone Wheel. What I'm going to do is take the dry out, so you just hear the organ sound. Let's try turning the click up. So you can hear the modulation speeds up as you move that round. Okay, so that's the tone wheel sound. I'm not very good with sort of comparing it to what it would have been in the real world. I'm just sort of going over the sounds. This is the prog. So you can hear there that they're giving you an added fifth below, which is makes it a bit awkward for chords, but very good for single note stuff. Very nice. Next sound is called compact. That's single notes. Very church organ like. Nice. Okay, number 4, shimmer. I'm hoping. Again, very nice, useful pad to use. Very nice. Lord Purple. I guess this is our Deep Purple sound. There it is. Very nice. Mellow flutes. So we know where that sound comes from. That's pretty. That's like a mellotron, I guess. That's a very nice sound. Now the interesting thing is I'm changing my settings on the guitar, not tone but different pickups, and it doesn't seem to have much of a... Because you're just using the guitar as a trigger, it doesn't really have much difference in the overall sound. So let's move to number 7. This is called Blimp. So again, nice churchy keyboardy tone there, similar to the Lord Purple, I would say. Number 8 is called Press Tone. Again, you've got a fifth above and below rather. That's alright, it's quite usable. I would probably use that on sort of single line stuff. And finally, Telstar. If I knew how Telstar goes, I would play it for you. Okay guys, so that's a brief run through of all the sounds. I just want to give you something that you can look at quickly and decide whether or not you think it's a goer. For me, I'm looking at the shimmer sound for sort of nice padding underneath. I'm a rock guy, I'm going to be using that as padding underneath, and maybe the Lord Purple. So anything else will just be me mucking about on the thing just to pass the time. But as you can see from sort of, I haven't got very big hands, but it's a nice little device and seems quite sturdy. So yeah, I'll just do a wrap up. So that's the wrap up for the Electro harmonix C9. Just a couple of things I wanted to add to that. You've got a 9-volt battery supply, so it'll run off your daisy chain if you wish. I wouldn't suggest that. You want to get some good power on this, and it's got a dry output as well as an organ output, so I guess you could split the signal and get your guitar coming out of another amp, and this coming out of maybe a some sort of amp that would be good for organs. But it's about 200 quid. Thank you to Jakob from 4 Sound for giving me a nice price on this, and I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot for watching. Okay, bye.